Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today, Arsenal breaking news is Jack Wilshere has returned to training in order to get his coaching badges and start the next chapter of his life. Before I get into the video, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, like the video. Do make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned by pressing the notification bell to be notified whenever I go live or do daily uploads. Now, before I go into the details of this video, let's go ahead and run back that intro real quick. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. And today, you heard it right, Jack Wilshere is back training with Arsenal as the club shows support to our former midfielder's future. He wants to get into coaching and he wants to acquire his coaching badges. He played for Arsenal for 197 games and over 10 years. Wilshere publicly spoken about mental health and also urged people to come out and speak about their mental health concerns. And Arteta and Arsenal want to give him the home and welcome him back with open arms in order for him to train, get back to his well-being, and get his mental health and physical health back into a state of well-being and a good state. Arteta came out openly today and said that he wants to do everything he can within his reach in order to help Jack Wilshere have a good future upwards and onwards in his coaching career if that's what he wants to pursue. And hopefully he does everything he can to help guide him and support him along the way. But Arteta also mentioned the fact that he will be training with our youth squad, our senior players, as well as our academy players. And it will be a great influence on them. As we know, Jack Wilshere was a great influential player at Arsenal. Amid his injury saga, he did play really well for us and is a player that all of us Gooners hold near and dear to our hearts. And it was a shame that his career was cut short because of injuries. He has been a free agent since his deal at Bournemouth expired last season. But he came out today and said he has no hopes or ideas of returning back to Arsenal as a footballer or as our midfielder in the upcoming transfer window. So unfortunately, those dreams are cut short and might not be something we'll see. But at least Arsenal welcomed him back home with open arms. And as they say, once a Gooner, always a Gooner. I'm very proud of Jack Wilshere for Arsenal for doing a humble gesture, and also for Jack Wilshere returning back to us just to get his fitness up and to get back into shape and to get his well-being into a better state of mind. And also he'll be a really great influence on our youth and especially our Hale End Academy. So the likes of Bukayo Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, but also Charlie Patino. It'll be great to see how, Jack Wilshere influences the dressing room and also conveys his wisdom onto the younger players, as well as impacting the senior players as well, and being a great leader on and off the pitch, as we have seen him in the previous seasons he's played for Arsenal. He's the influential player to the youngins in our club, and he was a successful player overall amid the injury saga that he had. Unfortunately, injuries were something out of his control and really kind of ruined his career overall. But ultimately, us Gooners remember him for the grace that he had on the pitch and off the pitch for his humble behavior and attitude. Making it at Arsenal and, carrying himself, establishing himself overall, and setting himself up for the next level of his life, whether that be in coaching or upwards and onwards in his future. Now, I wish Jack Wilshere nothing but the best, and I'm so happy and so glad to see him back with us. Arteta has said he wants to keep him physically fit and mentally fit, and as long as he has love for the club, which we genuinely see, he's genuinely attached to the Gunners, and it's his second home, and it's always going to be home for Jack Wilshere. And the same regard we have for him as a player he was, and to see him back training with us, and happy to have him around and be an influence to our youth players as well as our senior players. He's a big part of our club, and I'm so glad we welcomed him home with open arms. And the impact he can have at London Colony is something we need to take into account. How he can influence the likes of Charlie Patino, Emil Smith-Rowe, and Bukayo Saka into becoming the player that he once was. And overall, the club can benefit from Jack Wilshere training with us and how he can carry his wisdom and his influential uh, power into the pitch, but also in our dressing room to make sure everyone is on the same page and giving 110% on the pitch, just like Super Jack did for us. Overall, I'm really excited to see Jack Wilshere helping to improve and develop the young players like Charlie Patino. It would be a beautiful sign to see, but more importantly, as a Gooner myself, I'm really happy to see Wilshere back with us and getting back on his feet, especially after he openly came up and said that he's struggling with his mental health and advocated for people to speak about their mental health concerns openly to someone they trust, like a psychiatrist or a counselor if they need so, and to not be afraid to speak up if you have any mental health related concerns. It's always important to speak up when you feel comfortable to do so, as keeping stuff into yourself is not good and does not benefit anyone around you, including yourself. Now, that's all I have for the latest Arsenal news today. I'll be back with more videos. And if you like what you heard so far, do make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And do make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I go live or upload further videos on my channel. Stay tuned and I'll be back for more videos. Come on, you Gunners, and I hope you all enjoy the international break. And I'll see you all later. Adios.